can't tell if it's real.
What is good, YouTube? Warstu here with a video on the Captain Marvel movie. So this week we had the very first ever trailer for Captain Marvel, which was coming after the interesting Entertainment Weekly images that we had that did teach us a lot of things. So did you love the first trailer? Let me know down below. So we finally know what the scientists meant during Antman and the Wasp with the interview, when he basically was explaining how the quantum realm works, when he said the Captain Marvel movie will also be centric around the quantum realm. So let's get into this video. So in this video, we're going to go over how and why Captain Marvel's powers do derive from the quantum realm. Because seriously, guys, if you watched the trailer, you should already know this. And also how this plays into the plot of Avengers 4. So the scientists of quantum physics hinted that the quantum realm would indeed be important for Captain Marvel. This is exciting for the future, he explained. There are different ways that some of these ideas appear on the screen in a few years, not just for Ant-Man, but also for Captain Marvel and the rest of the MCU. So during the Captain Marvel trailer, it shows a brief tease of the character's origin. It looks through Air Force pilot Carol Danvers gains her powers after being exposed to an unknown energy when a device exposed in a proximity nearer. Anyone watching this trailer would notice she got hit by quantum force, some kind of quantum realm based power. This isn't exactly how she got hit in the comics, but it is similar in ways. Carol was hit and then transformed when she stood near the Kree psychic Megatron when it went critical. But that's interesting because it does look pretty similar. So in the trailer, it looks like the energy flared into her, which is very similar to quantum realm explosion that we saw in Ant-Man in the Wasp. In another scene in the trailer, it appears to show the aftermath of the explosion with Carol Danvers' hand generating some kind of energy. Come on, guys. Come on, Warheads. You must have noticed this. I've read the comments. You guys have noticed this. So during Ant-Man and the Wasp, it was revealed that exposure to energy from the quantum realm can grant superpowers. We know this from both Janet Van Dyne and Ghost, who were transformed due to quantum energy. Is it possible that Carol Danvers stumbled upon some kind of Kree quantum technology, perhaps after a crash when she investigated? She got too close, got caught up in a blast. All of this can be backed up by the trailer. Rewatch it. I might even play it before the video starts. Just rewatch the trailer closely and think about what's said. So according to Kevin Feige, he said it multiple times. I've said it. Captain Marvel will be the strongest Avenger, strongest hero introduced into the MCU. And this makes a lot of sense after watching the trailer, seeing that she can wield some kind of energy projection from her bare hands. So it absolutely makes sense. And it makes sense to me that this is her tapping into quantum realm energy, which basically makes her near enough invincible in ways, ultimate power. In the comics, Carol Danvers does draw energy through an interdimensional breach, essentially creating a white hole. She can go binary. It's kind of possible, like in the MCU, they're drawing from the quantum realm. It is possible. It looks very similar to that. So, also in the trailer, the Kree are known for advanced technology. We see technology in the trailer that we've never seen in the MCU. You have to remember, this movie is set in the 90s. So it looks like the Kree are experimenting with maybe quantum realm technology. We do see in the trailer, throughout the trailer, that Carol Danvers' memories have been lost. She doesn't know it. She's like, oh, I think I used to live here, referring to Earth. So we do see a scene that is basically Carol Danvers' memories being wiped. From doing some research this week, because my Captain Marvel knowledge isn't really that great, I'm not one of these YouTubers who make out they know everything. I'm transparent. I've done some research specifically for this video. So for my research, correct me if I'm wrong, the Kree have researched interdimensional technology, and they were fascinated by the powers of the superheroes who wielded something called quantum bands that allowed them to draw upon ultimate power of dimensions known as the quantum zone. The Kree even created their own version, powerful objects called nega bands, that likewise tap into powers of other planets or other realities. Now, it's not too crazy to think that they're going to take this quantum band, quantum zone concept in the MCU and flip it so it's part of the quantum realm. Now, specifically, you have to remember to the quantum physics scientist that said Captain Marvel is pinnacle to quantum realm, so she must draw her powers from the quantum realm. All the signs are there. It could explain a lot. I mean, if you go online, if you look at, like, I do read Instagram comments and YouTube comments, a lot of people in the comment sections are saying that her initial backstory has been changed in many ways. So perhaps Carol stumbled upon some Kree experiment that they hoped would allow them to wield the powers of the quantum realm. When, I don't know, the device maybe malfunctioned, she transformed into a blast of quantum energy, which is insane. And if this is the case, whoever is the overall villain for the movie, I don't think it's going to be the Skrull. I personally think it's Jude Law. He is the villain. He's going to be able to have to wield some similar type of level energy in order for the plot and the villain to make sense, because you usually don't get two, like a hero and a villain who aren't similar in power levels. So whoever is the overall villain in this movie is going to have to be able to wield some similar based energy like Carol Danvers, aka Captain Marvel, can actually wield for herself. Now, what does this mean for Avengers 4? It means that Thanos is absolutely going to get his ass handed to him if Captain Marvel's powers do derive from the quantum realm. And I can say it's confirmed, it's revealed, because you watch the trailer, you can literally see something that looks identical to quantum energy coming out of her, especially at the end of the trailer. And it's quite easy to understand why Carol Danvers is the strongest Avenger. If her powers do derive from the quantum realm, her power level is going to be unlimited. But it's only really going to be the case of unlimited if her body can actually handle the amount of power that she's going to generate throughout them. I mean, she could even match a power level of an Infinity Stone if her powers do derive from the quantum realm. It's very interesting, and I can see why this character is going to be so popular. Just from this trailer alone, you can tell that Brie Larson is going to absolutely kill it. And we have to remember, if this does turn out to be true, who's stuck in the quantum realm? Antman. So Captain Marvel could be key to getting him out of the quantum realm, because remember, the post-credit scene for Ant-Man was set in concurrent time with Avengers Infinity War. So if he's stuck in there, she could literally rock up in there. She's like walking, talking, smoking. She's literally like just a walking, talking, interdimensional breach, quantum realm. She could go in there, she could pull him out, and it's going to be pretty awesome, because from the comics, from what I can understand, she has a binary form that demonstrates powers to open and tears in the fabric of reality. And it's basically meaning that she's got a portal to go to other dimensions. She could go to the dark dimension, she could go to the Mirrorverse, which essentially is kind of similar to the quantum realm, I think, at least from what has been said from the physicist that actually was explaining the quantum realm. He did bring up the Mirrorverse, but obviously they can't call it the Mirrorverse. So if Carol Danvers did gain her energy from quantum realm, quantum energy, it makes sense that she can match Thanos toe to toe. Her power levels would be just as strong as her with the Infinity Stones. It means she most likely would be able to wield the Infinity Gauntlet quite easily, but it's a case of, could her body handle that much power going through it? Well, you've seen at the end of the Captain Marvel trailer that her body looked like it was pulsing the same colors that we've seen during the quantum realm. She's definitely spent some time in the quantum realm. This has already been revealed and confirmed that Captain Marvel's movie will include the quantum realm, and it's got to do with the Kree wanting to wield quantum realm technology. So this is really fascinating, because this movie's set in the 90s, well before Ant-Man, well before Hank Pym. It's set so early. Well, maybe not before Hank Pym, but you get what I mean, before the Ant-Man movie came out. So it is fascinating that this technology was around back in the 90s. So anyway, guys, let me know in the comment box below. Am I right? Does Carol Danvers get her powers from the quantum realm? Is she literally thrusting quantum energy through her body? The evidence is there, but do you believe it? I really hope you guys have some positive feedback for this video. I've put a bunch of time into making this video because I didn't really know much about Captain Marvel, to be honest, before like making this video, because I had to do a bit of research. I'm going to be transparent. I can't read 100 years of comic book history like every other person pretends to. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to be transparent with you guys and tell you exactly what I know. If I do specific research for a video, I would tell you. So if I've interpreted something slightly wrong, let me know in the comment box down below, guys. Remember, we here at the Warstu channel, it's all about positivity and building the Warstu community. No, building the comic book community in the comment section, having conversations, not arguments, having debate about what's going on, because there's definitely an origin change story. I really hope I'm onto something with this theory about her powers coming from the quantum realm. Anyway, guys, please like, subscribe, and comment. Remember, if you do want to enter that competition, just let me know who is the worst hero in the MCU. Just either drop a comment down below with your answer and your Instagram, or drop me a message on Instagram, because in the previous times I've had issues with picking a winner and then them not getting back to me, and it's kind of hard to get back to someone if they're not really messaging you. I mean, all you have to do if I pick you is literally just email me at my business email address. It's always in the link in the description down below. Anyway, guys, I will catch you in another video very soon. Catch you later.